Hello, welcome to day 3 of 12 days of Christmas. Today I'm going to be telling you about how my Christmas is how we celebrate Christmas in my family. Most Icelandic families celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. I have no idea why. It's just kind of a tradition that everyone I know, I don't know anyone that celebrates Christmas on Christmas Day. Basically, on Christmas Eve, the morning I wake up and I will check my stocking, as I always get stockings. And usually we will get like a bigger present on Christmas Eve. In Iceland, you get the 13 days before Christmas in your stocking from the Yule lads, and they all have different personalities, and I might do a different video on that if you guys want me to. So I check my stocking, and usually it will be like a bag of candy or something else. Like usually you'll just get like a Kit Kat bar in the other days, or like an orange, and then on Christmas you get like a full bag full of candy. Or once me and my sister got matching One Direction notebooks and a bunch of stuff. And then around 11ish the Yule lads come and visit our house, and basically the Yule lads come and visit and they like chat with the family, and because we have kids on the house in my household, or like every other Christmas we have kids with us, as my niece and nephew come over with my sisters, and yeah, they will usually just like talk to the kids, and then they will give us presents, which is like last year I got earrings, the year before that I got Ugg boots, which usually is like, and when I was a kid I used to get coloring books and stickers a lot, so yeah. And then basically for the rest of the day I will usually hang out with my sister. Last Christmas I actually went on Skype for 6 hours with my best friend. It was just on a Christmas, it was fun, you know, being on Skype for such a long time with your friend, even though we left each other, just hanging for a while. Probably that month had been like, the internet expense was kind of high maybe. Yeah, but usually I will just watch cartoons and like hang out with my sister, and me and my little sister have planned wearing matching Christmas jumpers all Christmas Eve, except the evening, because then we get into fancy clothes. Then like around 4 or 5ish we will start getting ready, which basically you put on your dress and do your makeup and get ready, and just spend a lot of time on that. If you watch my first 12 days of Christmas video, not from last year, from this year, yeah, basically that took about 3 hours to do, and you know, we always just take a long time getting ready and just chat and listen to Christmas music and just have fun. And then at 6 we all sit down and eat Christmas dinner. For dinner we usually have ham, but sometimes we will have different things like duck and stuff like that. And during dinner we listen to the ceremony that's going on in church, because it's broadcast both on TV and on the radio. And we will usually just listen to that and just have a nice dinner and have a meal and just chat to each other and, you know, have fun. When dinner is over, usually my mom and dad will take off the, you know, all the plates and put them in the washing machine and stuff like that. We will still keep our glasses out, because, you know, we want to drink still like the fancy drinks we have on Christmas dinner. Basically in Iceland most people have this, which is called like Christmas soda or something, which is basically like orange soda and like root beer-ish thing blended together, and it's amazing. And you know, it just tastes like Christmas, even though you drink it also on Easter, but still it tastes like Christmas. And yeah, after dinner we will go ahead and have dessert. Usually we don't have like something to eat before dinner. Sometimes we have had shrimp once, and once we had like salmon on toast. But I'm allergic to fish, so I usually will just have nothing and just sit at the table and look at everyone else eat. And yeah, so, and then we eat dessert. Usually at dessert we have ice cream, as it's just, tradition. After dessert, my mom and dad will again have everything, put it back, and usually my mom and dad will run like a pot of coffee, and yeah. And then the next thing we do is we go down and sit in the living room. In the living room we will just sit down, have a nice chat, usually everyone have their drink with them, and just sit down and like just have a conversation as a family. And then we will be opening the presents. And our way of opening it, our dad, who is by the way dyslexic, will read out everyone's tag on the name and give it to one person at a time. We don't, like some families, just everyone goes crazy and takes their own presents and opens it and it's done in 10 minutes. We don't do that. We take each family that gives us presents out and sort it into like families, and then we will take first just one present and give it to like my brother maybe first, and then we'll see him open it, enjoy it. Usually some of us write it down, some of us don't. I do write always down what I got, and then we take the next person and they do it, and we just have a massively long time just opening the present, joking around and stuff like that. And usually we will always have that joke, we always know this one is going to give us candy, this cousin is always going to give us candy. And it's like my uncle, he always gives us like a big like kind of quality sweets, and we usually open that one around middle of the Christmas presents are open, and just enjoy that one as it's delicious. So yeah. And yeah, and then when we're done with opening all the presents, and we have like our innest group of family last, because that's like the biggest presents and the most thought out presents, and like we always have from our mom and dad the last thing we open, as we want to have the build up with the sucky presents from the cousins that don't know what they're doing, to the like that kind of stuff. And then we open the last presents, and usually after that we kind of just like pick up all the wrapping paper and put it into bin bags, and then we go to sleep. And on Christmas Day we don't celebrate Christmas Day that much in my family, but we always go to my grandparents' place, and she has all our aunts and uncles and cousins over, and we basically just like eat a lot of food. Like we have a bunch of cakes and stuff, and just chat with our cousins, which is like the most awkward thing in the world, because we don't see each other the whole year, and then just like, yeah, all the kids and teens go into that room and just don't come and talk to us in the living room, because we're like talking trash about like your like fucking like 7th cousin. And yeah, it's usually really awkward. We just sit there, say nothing, just like, yeah, so what did you get for Christmas? Cool. So we're going to college. Cool. Nothing really interesting about that one. And then on Boxing Day, which is celebrated a lot in Iceland, a lot of families celebrate Boxing Day like it's like no tomorrow. And then we, in my family, at my house, we invite all my cousins and aunts from my dad's family. And that's the same page, except now we don't have a bunch of cousins that are younger than me. All of my cousins in that side of the family, they are older than me. which is awful because we're like the youngest kids when we're always talking about like the little girls, and we're always taught about like, yeah, you're just kids, and that's gonna be like that for like ever. So yeah, but it's fun. But yeah, hope you guys liked my story of how my Christmas goes down, which is, I don't know, I like telling people a story, and I also like hearing like what are all other people's traditions. What do you do? You can either just leave a fucking longest comment in the entire world and tell me how your Christmas goes down, or make a video and send it on one of my social medias. Plug, 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 wink, wink. So my Twitter is raggafrida, it's spelled like this. My Instagram is raggafrida. I have all my social media in below, so yeah. Anyways, thanks so much guys for watching this video. See you guys tomorrow for the 4th day of 12 days of Christmas. Bye, peace, love, bye bye.